Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Chris, and today we're doing a moto vlog. It has been a hot minute. I cannot get my gas cap open to save my life. Okay, we're struggling here. Hold on. There we go. Gotta get some gas before we hit the road. I'm gonna be doing a ride that I've always wanted to do and that I haven't done yet, so this will be a first for the both of us. I'm pretty excited. Oh man, these gas prices these days are just absolutely ridiculous. It's not fair. I'm starting to think I'm starting to find myself riding more and more just because of how expensive gas prices are. But I live in Arizona and it's very hot. It's very hot. So even though these gas prices are expensive and riding the bike is cheaper, I still end up hopping in the whip, hopping in my car because it has air conditioning. Look at that, 18 bucks for not even 4 gallons. Jesus Christ. Just had to top my baby off. All right, now we can hit the road. Alrighty, let's get out of here. Gosh, this ride's just started and I'm already sweating. Oh, these Tucson roads are disgusting. Jesus Christ. Feels good to be back on the motovlog game. I did it once and then never did it again. I don't even know why, honestly. I think I was just lazy. It takes a lot of effort to set up these cameras, make sure that your audio is good, make sure that the bike looks good, make sure I look good, you know. A lot of effort, but I've definitely been wanting to do it for a while. So, feels good to be back. I know the first time I did it, my ankles were a little messed up. I fixed everything. Hopefully it's looking a lot better this time. Tucson is not my favorite city, I'll be honest. When I was in the Air Force, I was stationed up here for about almost 8 years. Pretty long time. Significant chunk of my life. But one thing I've always loved about this place is Mount Lemmon, because Mount Lemmon it's like a whole nother world. When you go up there, and honestly, I forget that I'm in Arizona, because as soon as you get to the top of the mountain, it's cooler. There's trees, there's shade. It's probably one of the only places in Tucson where you can see snow. They have a ski thing up there. They have this little cabin called Cookie Cabin. That's really nice to go to in the winter. Mount Lemmon, simply put, is a very beautiful location. I don't care who you are, what you do. If you go here, you're gonna find beauty in it. You know, there's something there for everyone. Just the other day, I was up there getting some shots for my last video, and I saw this really crazy rig on an SUV. They had this sick cinema camera on a stabilizer on the outside of the SUV, and it looked like they were shooting a commercial or something. I was so tempted. I almost pulled over and stopped to say hello, but I just kept it pushing because I had somewhere to be. But yeah, every time I come up here, I always see people with their cameras, every single time without fail. It's because it's beautiful. When I was up here the other day, it was actually about like 100 degrees outside, but by the time I got to the top of the mountain, it was like 72 degrees. I actually was kind of cold and wish I had brought a jacket with me. I was like, holy crap. But that's what I love about Mount Lemmon. It's just, if you want to escape the heat, it's not that far of a drive, and you know, it's just nicer up there. So that's why for the first motovlog back on the channel, I decided to hit Mount Lemmon. I'm pretty excited. I wiped the bike down this morning. She's looking nice and clean, nice and shiny. Filled her up with gas. So yeah, ready for the adventure. It should be fun. Another thing that sucks about this Arizona heat is obviously when you're motovlogging, when you're using your camera, I'm using a GoPro at the moment, that sun is just beating down on the GoPro the entire time, and it just kills the battery even faster. And I'm Just now realizing I probably should have brought a couple extras with me, but I didn't. So hopefully, hopefully these, oh crap, hopefully these batteries don't die on me. Don't you just love it when you're trying to ride on your motorcycle, trying to go up Mount Lemmon, and there's just a big ass SUV in front of you driving slow as shit, and it's one way, there's only one lane, and you can't go around them, there's no passing zone. I'm like, I'll just go, I guess I'll just go the speed limit. That was nice, he let me pass. I appreciate when people do that for me. Just look at this, look at all this beauty. Cactuses, the mountains, the hills, the rocks. I love it. And it's actually, it's pretty hot today, but currently right now at this very moment, the breeze flowing through my shirt doesn't feel too bad. I mean, I got the sun on my back, it's definitely warm, but this nice mountain breeze is pretty nice. And it's gonna get cooler the higher we go up, so. Oh man, the only thing about Tucson though, man, these roads, they're so bad. The quality is terrible. You know, back when I used to be in the Air Force, time and time again I'd hear from TPD, Border Patrol, Pima County Sheriffs, even on base, you know, people wreck on motorcycles damn near every day. I mean, it happens all the time out here, and I mean, sometimes it's an inexperienced rider, sometimes it's somebody in their car not paying attention, but here in Tucson a lot of the times it's just these freaking roads, man. They're so trash, they're absolute garbage. And they've been like this for a long time. I mean, when I first moved out here in 2012, it was just as bad as it is right now, sadly. That's why I love the west side of Arizona, because it's a lot nicer over there. The roads are a lot nicer, cleaner. There's not so many potholes, cracks, dips, and bumps in the road. So riding your motorcycle is a lot nicer experience. But man, just look at those views, man. It's so pretty. That's the one thing that sucks about when you're on a motorcycle and you're the one operating it. You know, it's not like being on the back of a motorcycle where you just get to look around and just enjoy the ride and not have to worry about your safety. Me, you know, I'm the one behind the wheel, so I don't really get to look off into the vistas and enjoy it, at least not for too long. I can look for a split second and then I got to put my eyes right back on the road. Either way though, it is very beautiful. If you live anywhere near here and you have two wheels, you have a motorcycle, definitely got to come up here and check this place out. I'm surprised I haven't seen a lot of bikes yet. Normally every time I come up here, I always see a shit ton of motorcycles. ATVs, dirt bikes, Gators, 4x4s, Polarises, whatever they're called. I see all kinds of shit, man. Everybody comes out. But in Arizona, the hotter it gets, the less people you see, and it is starting to get really hot. So I guess it doesn't surprise me that I don't see that many people today. It was 100 degrees the other day, so I get it. Honestly, I wouldn't even be out here if I didn't know for a fact that it's cooler at the top of the mountain. If it was 100 degrees on top of the mountain and it was, yeah, I probably would just be like, yeah, I'm good, I'll wait till the sun goes down. For the record, that's another thing I've been doing a lot lately, especially since my last motovlog. I tend to ride a lot at night, and the GoPros, the sensors are just so small, so they're not really great in low light. It's just really, really noisy, and the image just looks like crap. So I don't even bother trying to motovlog at night, but that is when I tend to ride the most out here in Arizona. Like if I was in California in that beautiful 75-degree weather all year round, I would definitely be riding and motovlogging every day during the day. But I'm just trying to honestly I'm trying to up my game. I'm trying to be more consistent for you guys, because I have been slacking for a while, for a hot minute. And yeah, I'm just gonna stop making excuses and just put one foot in front of the other. Just be consistent, just keep putting shit out there. Stop being such a perfectionist. That's like one of my biggest things, especially with my work, especially with YouTube, everything that I do. Really, I gotta get out of my own way. I overthink situations, I talk myself out of shit, or I'm like, oh, it's not good enough, I don't like this, or I could have did this different, I could have did this better, you know. Or I even get imposter syndrome, or compare my work to other people's. And honestly, you can't do that, you know, because art is subjective. And even if I blew up on social media and got millions of followers, there's always going to be a group of people who don't like you, or who don't like your work, or who just don't care for what you do. And that's okay. I mean, that's life, you know. And I finally accepted that, and now I'm out here. I'm back, baby. It feels good. Feels good. Man, I needed this. I needed this ride. This is so nice. Oh, that breeze is getting stronger. Feels good. It's starting to feel less hot and more cool. I love my bike the way it is. I've done quite a bit to it since I first got it, you know, but there's still so much that I want to do. And it's like, Chris, Jesus Christ, I'm noticing every single one of my hobbies are all expensive. Photography, videography, motorcycles, video games, you know. It's like I got the PS5, the Xbox Series X, the Switch, the Canon R5, the Sony A7S III, the new M1 Max MacBook, 2020 Harley Davidson Road Glide Special. All this, it's just like, oh, it costs so much money. I'm like, Jesus Christ, like, why can't I just be a simple person, a simple-minded person who's just like doesn't have any hobbies and is boring and can just save a bunch of money? I feel like if I was a lot less interesting of a person, I would spend a lot less money. But I'm not a boring person, and I do like a lot of things, you know. And unfortunately, doing awesome things cost a lot of money. Oh man, it sounds so good. Slow it down a little bit. You never know what's around the corner. I don't even think we're halfway up there yet, guys. Mount Lemmon, it's crazy because it's like, you can see it from far away, but it isn't until you actually go up here that you realize how high up this freaking mountain is. It's insane. Feels so good out now. When I was at the base of the mountain, it was like 98 degrees. And now it feels more like it's 80 degrees, going down to like maybe 77. And my watch says it's still 90 degrees, but it doesn't feel like that. Yeah, now we're starting to see some greenery. Watch, you guys will see the higher up we get, the more trees you'll see. It literally transforms. We're gonna go from seeing like the desert vibe, cactuses and dirt, to just beautiful pine trees and grass and shrubbery. So nice. I swear, like if I fell asleep at home and then woke up at the top of Mount Lemmon, and I didn't know I was on Mount Lemmon, I wouldn't think I was in Arizona. Seriously, it's that pretty. Oh, and that exhaust, the sound just bouncing off of the sides of the mountain rocks, it just sounds so good. Should have brought my jacket, it's getting a little nippy. And my GoPro battery, the one in front of me I can see, is already at 50%. God damn it, I should have brought the extra batteries. I've done so many photo shoots up here when I was first starting out. I used to do photo shoots up here all the time. Sometimes I come up here at night, go really high up and just get away from everything, get away from the city, get away from everybody, you know, and overlook the city. You can see all the street lights and buildings. You can see the stars. It's really beautiful. Honestly, looking back at when I first started my YouTube channel, I don't know why I didn't click in my head like, Chris, do more content, shoot more videos on Mount Lemmon, because it's fucking cinematic as shit. It really is. Like, look at this place. It's insane. Absolutely insane. You know, one thing that I learned in 2020 during the pandemic, when we were all forced to stay inside and quarantine, and we couldn't really travel and, you know, be social, we were all like forced to be introverts. And naturally I'm an extrovert. It was tough at first, obviously. I think most people experienced that, but I quickly learned that you gotta find beauty where you are. You know what I mean? You gotta find beauty in your local area. I guarantee you, I don't care how small your town is, or I don't care if you live in Dakota or Oklahoma, and I'm not saying that those aren't good places, but I'm just, you know, obviously they're not like big cities or whatever, but even if you live in some remote area or a place that isn't poppin' or popular, that doesn't necessarily mean that there isn't something, shit, that wind's hitting me really good. There isn't something somewhere in your area or somewhere in that state that you can't go to and have a good experience, you know? Like I went to quite a few different places during the quarantine in 2020, and I found a lot of fun, like cool, just little adventures that I just went to a bunch of places I've never been to, restaurants I never ate at, looked at Airbnbs and like funny, cool, unique, quirky little places, and it was awesome. And you know, it just made me appreciate where I live a lot more. And if you can find cool stuff where you live, you can find cool stuff other places too, you know. And sometimes you do want to go out of state. Sometimes you just want to get out of your current state that you're living in, and that's fine. But I don't know, the point is you can find stuff that's not that far away, you know what I mean? Like even if it's like an 8-hour drive, I think that it's worth it, because it's somewhere you've never been. It's something that's new to you. You might meet new people along the way, discover a new restaurant that you like. You never know. So I think that kind of stuff is really healthy for your mental health. I think it's really good for you. But look around, guys. Look at all these trees. I don't see one cactus. Oh man, these roads though. Oh, these roads are so bad. Thank God I'm on a road glide. If I was on my street bob, which was my first bike, if I was on that bike coming up here, I wouldn't feel as comfortable, because it's just it's a night and day difference suspension wise when you're riding on that and then you're riding on this, you know. There's a reason why they call these the road glide or the street glide, because they're so smooth. Literally, the first time I test drove one, I was like, holy shit, that shit just glides. Not to sound you know what, pun intended, fuck it. This shit's super smooth. I love it. I'm gonna turn my heated grips on because it's cold. Yeah, I really wish I had my leather jacket right now. That's okay, because as soon as I go back down, I'm gonna be sweating balls. It's all good. Dude, if you guys like this kind of content, please drop a like. Let me know down below. Show your boy some love. Give me a comment. Let me know how you're feeling. If you're liking what you're seeing, if you want to see more stuff like this, let me know, because I love making it for you guys. It's a lot of fun for me. So dude, when you're on a Harley and you're just fucking mobbing and you full send that shit, how do you not just feel like a fucking gangster? Like, seriously. God, it just gets colder and colder the higher up I go. Woo. Woo. Sheesh. Oh my God, you guys don't understand. It's so cold. Woo. Oh my God. Woo. Try to shake it off. Try to shake it off. Ah. Okay. Okay. Might have to put my winter gloves on. I'm not even kidding, guys. It's so cold. Oh man, so beautiful though. So worth it. I feel like I'm in Colorado. All these pine trees, so nice. I can't go anymore. It looks like we're hitting the little shops and stuff. Yeah, that's okay. So last time I came to this side of town, or at least this part of Mount Lemmon, it was winter time and there was like snow and slush everywhere. Oh man. But yeah, there's like a whole little town up here, and they're building more cabins and homes, and some people own real estate up here. There's restaurants and little shops, all kinds of stuff. Let me watch out for this guy. We're good. I'm good. My watch still says 90 degrees, but that's bullshit. It's not 90 degrees, not up here. Oh man, but we made it, guys. This is Mount Lemmon, you know, and there's so much more to it than this. This is just one of the paths that you can take, but it's absolutely beautiful. If you're close to the Tucson area, even if you're not close to the Tucson area, if you ever find yourself in Arizona and you want to do a ride you've never done before, come check this place out. I mean, look. Absolutely beautiful. It's like literally a whole nother world up here, and I can't wait to shoot more content up here for my channel, just because shooting anything in the woods looks good. I don't care what it is. Wow, yeah, I haven't been to this part of Mount Lemmon in like 3 years. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. I had an amazing ride up here. It was super fun, super nice. I'm looking forward to going back down to the bottom of the mountain because it's going to be a lot warmer down there. I'm freaking cold. I'm not even kidding, I'm shivering. But yeah, it feels good to do a motovlog again. I haven't done one in a long time, and I had a lot of fun making it for you guys. But you know the drill. If you liked it, go ahead and smash the like button. If you don't want to miss anything that I put out, make sure you ring that bell. And if you aren't already, follow me on Instagram at Chris Willington. And if you dig my vibe, hit subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one, alright? Peace.